morning, welcome to another weekly vlog. I hope you can hear me. I'm in a parking in Utrecht. Look how dead it is. This is crazy. See behind me. I hope I'm not going to get told off for copyright. There's some song blaring away. I need to go in here. So there's Lawrence. Morning, Lawrence. Lawrence. Morning. It's really cold. It was, I don't know what it is now. It was -3 degrees when we left the house this morning. So hopefully you've seen a little bit of footage of a frosty Holland. On the way we just stopped at motorway service station. We got Starbucks. I need to find a bin to throw mine away. I got a hazelnut shot in a cappuccino. Today I'm due. The name game's back. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty quiet in the centre today. I get it. I mean, it's that kind of in-betweeny payday kind of period after massive Christmas and Santa Claus expense. So yeah. Anyway, here is rubbish bin. I'm going to. Whoop, in it goes. And we'll film a bit and I'll catch you in a while. Bye for now. Absolutely shattered. I'm so tired. I think it's because, well, we did a lot of walking, but I think also in and out of the cold, it's yeah, we're just tired. Anyway, I bought a few bits and bobs. Where we parked the car, as we came out, we were right by Zara Home, so I said to Lauren, oh, let's pop in for a quick look, not expecting to buy anything, but they had a great sale on, so I bought this lovely duvet cover, and it's reduced from, I don't know what it was reduced from, but it was €40. Isn't that lovely? Pillowcases were separate, but luckily they had them in the sale too. So the pillowcases were reduced to $15.99. As I said, I don't know what the original price is because they've got a sticker on a sticker on a sticker. I'll show you what I mean. Like here, look, there's several stickers over that. So, but it's lovely, really nice soft cotton from Zara Home. So, and then something also caught my eye. I was done, I was going to leave, and then I saw this beautiful, and I saw this online at the time, and I nearly bought it. Beautiful cotton tablecloth, and this measures 150 by 250 centimetres, so it's a really good size, and this was reduced to €20. Again, I don't know what the original price was because there's a sticker over a sticker kind of thing, but I would actually use that all year round. It's not, I mean, it would make a nice Christmas tablecloth, but it would also make a beautiful summer tablecloth. Don't know how it would wash. So yes, that's bargain. I think you saw we popped into the liquor store. We had a boerewors roll each and a slice of milk tart. It was delicious. And then we bought just a couple of goodies. Lawrence, he's had this before. This like a chili chutney. Yeah, spicy chili sauce, but it's like a homemade one. He likes that. And then I got myself, they were selling Cadbury's Dairy Milk Mint Crisps. Yummy, yummy. And then, bear with me, what I did actually need, but they didn't have exactly, according to one wall shop, and they didn't sell anything remotely like Knit Pro. Sorry, that's Lawrence rustling. He's bought himself a bag of biltong and nearly ate half of it. I think, well, we're definitely below the halfway mark. And then we popped into cup and sticks, or sticks and cup, or something like that it's called. I've shopped there before. So they had, I bought a 50 centimetre Knit Pro interchangeable cable, and then I saw they had these 3mm 4-inch circular needles. So I thought, well, even if the cable's not the right length, at least shorter needles. So I'll try that, and if I don't use them for this cowl, I will definitely use them for something. And then I saw that they had these twist lace tips. These are a 2.5 US or 3mm needle, and this is a 55 centimetre red cable. So I thought one of them's going to be fine, either the 50 or 55. I don't mind. So yes, I'm going to try them in a minute. I'm going to put the kettle on. I'm going to have my peppermint crisp, or mint crisp, whatever it's called, and have a coffee and just relax for a little bit. Don't know what we're going to do for dinner this evening. I don't even know who's home. Obviously Lawrence and I are home, but I don't know who's home from the boys. At the moment, nobody's home in terms of the boys, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to put the kettle on. I'm absolutely parched, and I really need to sit down and have a little moment to put my feet up. So I'm not sure if I'll come back on later, but if not, I'll come back on tomorrow. It'll be a blink of an eye for you. See you in a while. Good afternoon. It's 12:05, so technically it's afternoon. Still very froggy. Lawrence was also coughing last night. We don't feel sick, it's just something just bothering us. Anyway, I've had a busy but quiet morning. Does that make sense? What I did, I did get up early because this tournament Lawrence is playing in today. He needed like, what colour would just, like an electric blue shirt, because him and another teammate are playing with another team. It's very complicated. I don't quite understand it. So I said, well, surely this team you're playing for, you're filling in for, I've got spare shirts for you. No. So that was one of the missions that we went on to Utrecht yesterday. We went in so many shops, and I kept saying to him, this electric blue, it's not an in colour. So, you know, the nearest, we actually found the shade he needed in the Hamer, which is a little bit like, it's kind of like halfway between Marks and Spencer and the old British Home store. It's like, it's not as high end as Marks and Spencer, but it's quite a nice store. Anyway, they had like tabards, for sports tabards. So I said, why don't you just get a tabard and just wear, you know, like a black shirt underneath it? And I don't know why I didn't seem keen on the idea. Anyway, I remember that he had a polo shirt that's, it could kind of get away with being blue, you know, the shade of blue, a bit lighter. So anyway, waffle. I washed it last night, and then it was in the dryer, so I needed to get up early. I didn't need to. I just thought I would do that for him. He didn't ask me to. I got up. I think I came down about 8:30. Just made sure that it had indeed dried, because my dryer is playing up at the moment. I've got a feeling that's on the way out. Anyway, and then his own teammate who he's playing with thought he might have a spare shirt somewhere. So I'm sure they're fine. He's gone off. He's got a bag. He's got towels. He's got snacks. He's got all kinds of stuff with him. So I'll see him this evening at some point, well after dinner, because I think I mentioned that they're going to feed them. Anyway, so my task today was, apart from making sure Lawrence's shirt was dry, I did a couple of loads of laundry, as in last night went to bed, put a load on, put the timer on. So on my washing machine, you can set the timer for when you want the load to finish washing. So you just throw it all in and then it weighs it for you. And then if I say I want my washing to be finished in 8 hours time, it will calculate it all for you. So I set the washing machine to finish at 9. Emptied the dryer, put a new load in the washing machine. So I've been very good. And then the other task I'd set myself this morning was to clean the upstairs bathroom. So I've done the shower, done the loo, done the sink. I've not done the bath. It's just dusty because we don't use the bath. Nobody uses the bath. We've not used it since the children were tiny. And in actual fact, we want to rip that whole bathroom out and just have it as like one big wet room. But that's like, I don't know, 20,000-30,000 euro over here. It's very expensive to have, you know, work done in your property in the Netherlands. Anyway, waffle. So I've been very good. I've ticked the tasks off my list. As I said, it's just gone 12. So what I'm going to do now, I cast on, sorry, nitty chat, if you're not interested, sorry. So I changed the cable on the Knit Pro to the 55 centimetre, and now it's the perfect size for knitting in the round, a cowl. And then I've just done, that's the pattern, that's going to be like the pattern colour, and then the natural is like the background colour. So the little crisscrosses or whatever they are will be in this colour. Don't know if I've made the right colour choice though, because there's a lot of white in this West Yorkshire Spinners, and I don't know if the pattern will stand out enough, or it might be nice in that the pattern's a little bit faded. So I've done the first round just to see, and that's when it came to me. I'm like, oh, I don't know, because you can see it's like green and then 2 stitches of the natural, and it goes round and round, and then we start moving into the part of this coloured wool that's got white in it, and that's when I was like, is it going to get kind of lost? So I'm going to do one round of the repeat. I've got it here next to me. I can show you because it's free. I spoke about this on the podcast. It's the Floriculture Cowl by Carly Page. It's in the round, it's a 20 stitch repeat, and then in the length, one round of the entire pattern is 16 rows. So 20 stitches times however long you've done it. And I think it was a cast on of 140 stitches, if my memory serves me right. I've only got one paper in front of me. And that's pretty much. So the West Yorkshire Spinners will be this mauve colour. So we'll see. I'm going to do the 16 rows. Not now. I'm gonna carry on with it. I'm not that fast at knitting. But I thought I'm going to sit down, maybe just half an hour, have a bit of a knit, see if I can do like 2 more rows maybe. Oh, drop my wool on the floor. And then I'm going to have a bite to eat. Then the washing machine and the dryer have stopped the next cycle. And then I'm tempted to strip my bed and change my bedding. But I don't know if because I'm feeling a little bit breathless. I might see William's up. Joshua's crashed out. So I might see if William's still home, if he'll just help me. We'll see. It doesn't need changing, but I'm just thinking, because, you know, I've got a day to myself, basically. It might be handy to just do that today. Yeah, William was working this evening, so it's only Joshua and I for dinner. I don't know what we're going to do, if he's even going to be home for dinner. Last night, you know what? I'm saying boys. I mean, he's a grown man, but you know, he's still my boy. He lives at home, you know. Last night, quite late, he randomly came downstairs, like the Michelin man, wrapped up with gloves and hats and layers. I said, "Where are you going?" His friend had called. They were going to go on somebody's boat and sail out to one of the islands. It's on our lake. If you've been around for a while, you'll know we've got a boat, and we often sail on our lake, but we've got all little islands in the lake. It's like the archipelago kind of thing. And a lot of people either grow plants on them or they're recreational islands. So anyway, he said he was going with a friend, with another friend, a group of them. They were going to go sail over to the family island and light a fire and have a beer and just, you know, chill out. I mean, I said to him, "You're going to be absolutely frozen." You know, is it just my kids who do these weird things? I like it because it's very outdoorsy. They'd have had a fire going. He's just got a new jacket. I said, "Don't wear your jacket because you'll come home with holes in it." And he said, No, he had old clothes on. So I don't know what time they got home. I'd gone to bed. Lawrence and I, sorry, I've gone in for a waffle. Lawrence and I, we've reached a bit of a stalemate on what binge watching or series to watch on all the streaming services that we have. Lawrence has been watching a lot of things on his own. I've given up on The White Lotus. I think he has now. He carried on with True Detectives. I think there was three seasons in it so far. I gave up after season 1, which was fantastic. And then they just, like The White Lotus, they just changed all the characters. And so it just irritated me that they have the cheek to call it the same series name when it's not. It's all new characters, different story. Anyway, anyway, there was something on Netflix. Is it Black Doves or something? I started watching it, didn't enjoy it, gave up on it. Anyway, yesterday afternoon we got home after I finished having a chat with you. There was football on, and I said to someone, "Oh, just watch football if you want." He said, "No, it was Manchester City, boo, playing Salford City, I think." So I said, "Well, I'm not interested in watching football." So he said, No, let's see what's on. So I said, "I tell you what, why don't we pick up Virgin River again?" If you remember, in lockdown, that was one of our go-to series that we fell in love with. We watched that, and oh my gosh, who was that guy? The Tiger King, was it? That crazy guy. Was it tigers or lions? I can't remember. Joe Exotic. There was like a couple of shows streaming during lockdown that were like global phenomenons. Phenomenons, is it? Anyway, we really got into Virgin River. We made it as far as season 5. And we gave up. Season 5 started so boring. So we've just stopped. We've never watched it. So I said to him, "Listen, why don't I look on Netflix at my list and see what's there, maybe, and then either we'll pick them up again or just I'll knock them off the list." And then there was loads of new additions and recommendations, and one of them was the new season of Virgin River was out, season 6. So I said to Lawrence, "Shall we try season 5 again?" So I think we've watched episode 5 of season 5. So we rewatched episode 4 to see if we could remember the characters. Got into it fairly quickly. There's still some that were like, who are they? But anyway, so we're almost at the end of season 5. I'm so glad we picked it up again because it's really good. Really enjoyed it. So I think tonight when he gets home, we might finish watching season 5. I think we've only got one episode left. Make a start on season 6. I'm watching that at the moment. And then for the rest, there's nothing else that's sparking my interest at the moment. No. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because I'm eating into my knitting time. So I'm going to do 1 or 2 more rounds on the cowl. And just to see if I like how the colour works building up. You can see I'm keeping the strands really loose. When you do colour work, you have to, it's like fair round knitting. You have to sort of carry the thread and I was really naughty, and normally I pick up carry the thread behind every 3 stitches, but I've let it go for 5 but kept it really loose because I just couldn't be bothered. So look, there's a lot of giving that. I think it'll be all right. Anyway, I've waffled now. I'm going to stop blathering on with myself, and I will see you in a while. Good morning. I hope it's a bit lighter now. I started to have the waffle with you when I was driving through Amsterdam's bus, but it was so dark, and it seems to be like 8:25 is where it starts to lighten up. That's what I've noticed at the moment. Anyway, how are we all doing? Of course, I'm driving to work. I'm still a bit froggy. I mean, it could take between another 4 and 6. No, it can take a total of 4 to 6 weeks to get over this. So just bear with me. I'll try not to have a coughing fit, but I might. I think I last spoke to you on Sunday. Was it Sunday morning? I think something like that. And had said that Lawrence had gone out for the day playing a hockey tournament, and then William was working Sunday evening, so there was just Josh and I home for dinner. But I was on my own most of the day. Well, on my own with Jack. And sorry, I hope you can hear me. I realise it's been a bit loud now I'm on the motorway. And I didn't do all the crafty things in my mind I thought I would do, but I did have a lovely day. I didn't leave the house. I did think I might go for a little bit of a stroll with Jack, but it was so cold and Jack was crashed out all day. He's really slowed down a lot the last year. So I just did a bit of knitting and crocheting, caught up on some programs and stuff. So I had a really nice, relaxing Sunday. Checked my work email Sunday night and realised I technically didn't have to go to the office. So I worked from home again yesterday, which was nice. I'm glad I did because it was really cold. And I got some stuff done off my to-do list, which was also quite nice. And now I'm heading to the office. I'm gonna have a little bit of a complaint, bit of a moan. Bear with me. One of the things. So, and a bit of crafty talk. So sorry if you're not into crafting, fast forward for 2 minutes. I don't know if it'll be 2 minutes. But on the podcast, I shared that I was planning to join in with the crochet along from Lucy at Attic 24. Sorry, I think I've just edited that out. Cough, cough. Oh, it's driving me potty. Yeah, the crochet along from Lucy at Attic 24. I think it's the canal boat blanket. Anyway, I ordered all the wool, all the yarn, a week ago yesterday. So last Monday, as I'm talking to you. No sign of it, and it said the delivery was 1 to 2 working days. And normally they wouldn't take a week to deliver this company. It's only Starcraft Special DK. It's not like like a speciality yarn. They probably got this stuff in stock in the thousands. Anyway, so I emailed them yesterday morning. Not heard a word back from them. So not only is the wool not turned up, the customer service isn't very responsive, is it? So I'm really not happy with them. In case you're wondering, it's in the Netherlands, it's wool ply, but I don't know what it is in the UK. They definitely do have the equivalent in the UK. The packaging, they was sent in pink, bright pink plastic bags. So yes, not very happy with them. So the crochet along started already last week, so I'm not joining in with that yet. The other thing I'm going to complain about, so I told you I went to Utrecht, and I was talking to Lawrence about ordering some face cream, the Clarins face cream, and then the concession was, actually, no, because I've got this gift card for the Douglas, this store, I'm going to do it online, because if I don't spend it all, then it just sits in my account. And sometimes when you spend these gift cards and it's a bit under, then it's sort of, sometimes it's a bit of a faff. So I said, no, I'll just do it online. So anyway, go online, and I'm pretty sure all the samples that the young lady gave me in the shop, even though I've really enjoyed them, I think they're from the 40 plus range. Bless her, very flattered, but yeah, that's clearly not my skin. So I looked at all the 50 plus stuff, and indeed, when I read, you know, the ingredients were saying, you know, something for menopausal skin and everything, so I was thinking, well, that's me. So I thought, right, let me look for the day cream, the Clarins 50 plus day cream. €20 more. €20 more than the 30 plus and the 40 plus range. So I had a look at the whole 50 plus range. Everything way more expensive. And then I thought, is it the Douglas? So I did my research. No, it's Clarins. It's Clarins. I find that quite disgraceful, that anything in the 50 plus range is way more expensive than the 30, 40 plus, or, you know, regular stuff. Now, you might argue that it's got a special ingredient, but these active ingredients in these products are minuscule. So if that's what's caused it to be the cream €20 more, then forget it. So I've not ordered it, and even in the sale it was €105. Now I know Clarins is expensive, but for me, I think that's taking the mickey. So, you know, thank you for the sample to the shop. They were very nice, even though they weren't for my correct age of skin, and I shan't be ordering it just on principle. I mean, the gift voucher is enough to cover the cost, but I'm not doing it. I'm so annoyed. It's like ageism. So that's my second moan about Clarins. And then the third one is Lawrence and I had a few words this morning, not a fight or an argument, but last night it occurred to me, his car's back at the garage, not the panel beaters, he's thrilled with it, he said they've done a great job, but where he had the gearbox, a new gearbox put in, it's making the same rattle that it was making before the gearbox broke. And it's got a 12-month warranty, this gearbox. So it's back in the garage. He didn't get a courtesy car. But I said to him last night, well, then we're both going to the office in the morning. So I said, well, why don't I give you a lift? No, we're not having it. When I went to bed last night, there was ice on the cars. It's currently 2 degrees to get today. It feels a lot warmer. So this morning I got up and I said, listen, I almost have to pass your office. Just let me give you a lift. No, I'm going to go on the bike. Which is fine. It'll probably be knackered, but anyway. But I said, well, are the lights and everything working on the bike? Because it's his old bike that Joshua now uses, and Lawrence hasn't cycled on that for I don't know how long. And then he said, no, only the back light. Well, it was pitch black, so I said to him, no, you're not cycling on a bike without lights, that's dangerous, and if the police catch you, it's a hefty fine. And then we had a whole discussion, and he point blank refused to accept a lift from me. So anyway, he was leaving just around the same time as me. He was packing up as I left. So I mean, he's at the office by now. I've not had a WhatsApp from him. How irresponsible is that? And stubborn. Anyway, so that's my moan for this morning. What we on? 8 minutes. Anyway, plans for the week. I'm going to work from home tomorrow, which is also my short day. Nothing exciting planned, I don't think. And then Thursday, I have to come to the office. I'm working from the office Thursday. And then Friday, I've not even checked my agenda. I don't think I've got anything on the cards. I don't know, the weather's been so unpredictable lately. And also, I don't know if the intersection is still closed at the in Amstelveen, where I go to do the shopping. I didn't read or listen to the article, but I saw on Facebook that Karen, who owns with her husband Evo, they own the haberdashery stand. They're always there on a Friday on the market. Evo posted something that Karen was being interviewed, and what I gathered just from the title was something about the market was losing a lot of custom because of the roadworks. They need to get this motorway thing fixed. It's ridiculous. I don't even know how long they've been doing it. It's like a restructuring of the motorway. I don't even know how long it must. Is it 2 years? Honestly, you watch these videos in like Japan when they have an earthquake and an entire motorway collapses, and then 1 week later it's all rebuilt and running. I'm sure they just string it out for money. Anyway, that's another moan. Gosh, I'm really moany today. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do on Friday. Yesterday, actually last night I was upping with Jeanette and I was telling her about stuff I've been up to, and then I thought, oh, let me just get my sewing machine out. Well, not out, it's always out, but set up. I've not used my sewing machine for I don't know how long, and it had like a jade green cotton in it. I can't for the life of me think what I would have sewn with that. That's a complete mystery. Normally there's always like a neutral cotton in there. So if you remember, I'm talking craft again, I made a little mouse, a hand stitched mouse last year actually, and I lost it over Christmas because I stuffed all the pattern pieces in the mouse. I'd stuffed in a paper bag. Anyway, it was annoying me. I found it last night, so I thought, oh, let me look at the little dress. So I cut the dress out, and I thought I'm going to try and stitch it on the sewing machine. That's why I got to set the sewing machine up. But I think it's so small. It's not yeah, it's not going to sit nicely, the little dress, but I'll finish it. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow afternoon because my cleaner supposedly is coming. So if I don't want to go out, I can just hold myself up in the craft room and do some bits and bobs. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now. The traffic's really bad, although I'm quite early today, so I will catch you later. Good afternoon. I finished work for the day. My cleaning lady's downstairs though, so I've decided to just stay upstairs in the very messy craft room to do a few bits and bobs. Shall I show you that mouse I was talking about? Here it is, just behind you. This was the paper bag that I lost and now I found. But I'm thinking I'm going to try and finish her dress. This is her. Isn't she so cute? I forgot to do a tail. I'll get round to it, and eyes and nose. This is all hand stitched, so it is a bit wonky, but it's fine. The only deviation I did from the pattern, it called that the arms should be stitched across, and I didn't like that, so I've just stitched them through so they move. It's very cute. This is the dress I'm going to finish. I'm not sure I like it. Sorry, it's got wonder clips on it, but that's the bodice that sits like this, and then you fasten the tops. It's quite cleverly constructed, but I just think mine could have been a little bit bigger. Just feels a bit snug, although it fits well on the back, so that's kind of what the top looks like, and then that's also what the back looks like, and then that would be and then it would kind of fasten here. I don't know how I'm going to fasten it yet. So then this is the skirt, so she's going to have a gathered skirt. So I've already stitched the hem, not fancy. I've not double hemmed it, it's just with my new pinking shears. So I've drawn 2 strips of this scrap, and I'm going to do a running stitch, gather it, and that's why the wonder clips, because the inside of the little bodice gets hemmed, and then I need to attach the gathered skirt around, and then it's done. Just need to give her some eyes. So yeah, it's a bit puckered. I'm just going to turn it back inside out and just see if I can snip it a bit closer to the seam to see if that'll make it lie a bit nicer, but it's fine. It's just a bit of messing around. Anyway, good news. I think on Tuesday I was telling you, yeah, yesterday I was complaining. Gosh, that was a complainy day, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm rustling. Oh, in case you're interested, the doll, the pattern for the mouse, you get the mouse pattern and the dress and a little outfit, like a little vest and trousers. You can do a boy or a girl doll or make outfits. It's a 6-inch mouse. I got it off Etsy, and it's by Jane Magic Craft. If you're interested, if you like those mailing mice, but you don't want to pay the mailing prices. Anyway, waffle. Yeah, so after my complainy day yesterday, which I did feel better about, thank you for listening, letting me get it off my chest. I got a reply from Woolpline to explain the reason why I wouldn't be getting my order is because 2 of the items were out of stock. One ball of wool until the end of January, and the next one, the second one, till first week of February. So we're holding the entire order until it came back in stock. So I said, please cancel those 2 balls and send it to me ASAP. So the lady who did help me was very helpful, and she confirmed within half an hour of me emailing her. She said, yep, 2 balls taken off the order, money will be sent back to your bank account, and we're going to get the order out. And then I got an email confirming, and I've had a notification from DHL that it's going to be here in the next hour, hopefully, all being well. And then so as I was busy with her when I said cancel those 2 balls, found another supplier, ordered the 2 balls. They're here already. So I can get started on my blanket this afternoon. I think when my cleaning lady's gone, I'm gonna get stuck in. I'll soon make that up. I've looked at the pattern. I've got my 2 hooks. You need a 5 and a 4. It's in UK terms, but it's very simple. It's just a 3-stitch repeat. So I just need to, when I've done a few repeats, it'll sink in. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Anyway, as you gathered, I've been working from home. It's been a busy-ish day, actually. I've had quite a lot to do. My to-do list has got a bit longer as well, but it's fine. It's all fun stuff I enjoy doing, so I'm not complaining. Tomorrow I have to go into the office. I think I already said that. That's kind of a busy day. I don't know what we're doing this evening. I don't know. Lawrence made it back from work fine on Tuesday. I think he might have to cycle to work tomorrow. He can have a lift. He probably won't want one. The garage has said that his car won't be ready until after today. But after today could mean next week. So he didn't get too wet. I thought he'd get soaked in the drizzly rain, but he didn't. And he said he was very hot and sweaty when he got to work. But yeah, he's happy he did it. Both the boys told us that they had football, so no dinner for them. Lawrence and I just had a tuna mayonnaise sandwich, which was delicious. We loved it. You know, when you just don't fancy like a big plate of something. There were tuna sweet corn and mayonnaise on bread rolls. Lovely. And then Joshua announced, actually, he didn't have football training. He had a football match. So Lawrence said, have you got any plans? So I said, no. So I said, oh, well, if you don't mind, I'm going to go and watch him play football. So I said, off you go. I had another quiet night on my own for the evening, which was totally fine. I'm having a nice, even though I'm busy, I feel relaxed, so that's good. My cleaning lady is coughing. I've just made her a lemon tea with honey. So she's also been sick the last week. It's just everywhere you go. Anyway, waffle. Right. I'm going to stop waffling now. I should do that. And hopefully my order will be here soon and I can get started. I'm really looking forward to it. If you're into crochet, have a look. It's Lucy. But her website is Attic24 and it's a free pattern. Every week, I think every Friday you get a new piece of the pattern and it'll run for 8 weeks. That's fun. Nice make along, a crochet along. Right, I'm going to go. I will see you in a minute. yesterday. It's been really clear, but I left the house a lot earlier than I would normally, only for the fact that, apart from William, who left with me, everybody was sleeping. Lawrence and Joshua were fast asleep. They didn't have to be up early, so I was sort of creeping around. The house was in darkness, so I thought, well, I'm ready, I'll just leave. Anyway, hopefully you've seen a little bit of footage of my journey. I tried to film a hyperlapse, which is basically, you know, you can film, I don't know, like 5 minutes, and it's like 30 seconds of footage of me driving through Amsterdam-Bos, which is the national park that I try and drive through every day. But what do you know, as soon as I put the camera on, I had 2 massive construction vehicles in front, so I don't know if I would have included that footage. And the other thing, as I was driving in my village, I saw this lovely glow. I was like, is that the sunrise? No, it was the lights from the greenhouse. So I don't know if I've inserted that or not. Anyway, good news, all my wool arrived. Sorry, crochet talk. So I cast on the canal boat blanket last night. I've done actually quite a lot on it. I think I'm at row like 7 or 8 already of part 1. And then I realised, in true Dawn fashion, because I was enjoying it so much, that I had actually made a little bit of a boo-boo. You're supposed to cast on and then do the first row in a size 5mm hook, and then go down to 4, and I just carried on in a 5, and then when I realised, I thought, oh, it'll be fine. But now thinking about it, I'll have to pull it back, because I might not have enough wool to do the entire blanket in 5mm, because it's a crochet along. You don't know how much wool you're left over with. I did have a lot of wool left over from the Yuletide blanket, but I think a whole hook size might be a bit of a stretch on an entire blanket, so I might have to pull it back. The only thing is, pulling it back, I'm going to have quite a lot of breaks in the yarn. So what I might do, I might pull it back and not add what I've already crocheted with to the existing balls. I'll leave them as my sort of backup balls for the end of the blanket. We'll see. But it's a really nice pattern. I'm really enjoying it. Very simple, very, you know, just a little bit, the construction's a little bit unusual in that normally when you crochet a blanket, depending on what you're doing, or I should slow down a bit, you either go round, you know, like if you're doing a granny, or you either go back and forth, and when you go back and forth, you go, it's you do a row, and then you turn, and then you do a row. So you're constantly doing this with your work. So you're either doing like this or turning your work. Anyway, this one, one of the row repeats, you actually fasten off at the end, and then you stay on the same side, and then go back to the beginning of the row before. So I'll just have to not, you know, like I've done with the hook size, not become complacent and do the same thing and forget which row I'm on, which side I'm on. Gosh, that's a waffle. Very quiet last night. Had a really nice afternoon. My cleaner came early, so that then she left early. So I've almost finished the little mouse dress. It's looking really cute. I'll finish that tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'll have to go. I think I've got to go to the nail salon. Look at that. There's a whole piece of, like, it's not acrylic, it's solar, which is like a mixture between gel and acrylic on my natural nail, and then the colour is gelac or gel polish. But it's I've lost a whole piece of it. I think I'll go in the morning. I think they open about 10ish. I'll go first thing, just get them to repair that, because I only had them done last week, I think. And then next time I go, I'm going to have everything taken off and start again. So they're all my natural nail, they're not false nails. This is all, actually my nail looks in really good condition underneath it. I don't know if the camera's focusing on it. It's catching a bit. I should have filed it down this morning when I saw it. I could have actually just filled it in with a bit of nail polish, but couldn't be bothered. But yeah, I think next time I go, when it's grown out and I want to change, I'll get them to take all of this off and do like a brand new set. For some reason at that salon, it's around the same price to do an infill or a set. So, you know, financially, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, we'll see. I bet they'll charge me for that repair. Depending on the price, I don't know if I'll quibble it or not. Quibble it, yeah. Anyway, I'm going through the big tunnel. In case you don't know, I have filmed it and I've spoken a little bit about it. This is the Piet Hein tunnel that I drive under. Amsterdam's got quite a few of these very deep tunnels that go underwater. Obviously, we're surrounded by water, and this one goes under, not quite the River Amstel, but there's like a basin of the Amstel. So we're kind of, it's like a harbour above us and stuff, and parts of the river. So that's what I'm driving under. I think I might have filmed this in hyperlapse once or twice. When I first moved to this office I'm in now, there was close to the tunnel, there was one of the Dutch radio stations, Veronica. I always want to sing the jingle, "Dit is Veronica," every time I hear it. Anyway, they were based close to the tunnel, so your radio would always work in the car. So otherwise, you know, it's like static unless that's only the radio, obviously, if you're playing from your phone or device. But yeah, and then they left, so you can't listen to the radio anymore. But I'm chatting to you now. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because I'm out of the tunnel now and need to keep my wits about me. Amsterdam driving is it's not for the faint-hearted. I'm okay. There are some places I just wouldn't drive. I'm not got the nerve for it. But for the most part, I'm all right in the suburbs or the outskirts. Right, I am waffling. I will catch you later. That was the tram line I just went over. Bye. Good morning. Oh, it's a little bit chilly today. It's 1 degree. So I've not zipped my coat up, so then I feel like I'm driving in a straitjacket. But I'm layered. I've got a thick fleece on. Anyway, I'm only popping out to get this nail repaired. It look on closer inspection, it looks like there's something under it where it's cracked, like a little bit of dust or something. So, and it's clearly, it must have been like in the middle of my nail and it's grown out. Anyway, it's fine. I'm just hoping I don't have to sit there for ages. Not that I've got any plans for today. I'm having a quiet day. I know I keep moaning about it, but I'm just so tired. And I didn't sleep well last night. Actually, I did sleep well last night, but I woke up really early. And I popped to the loo. And I just couldn't get back to bed, back to sleep. So I just got up. I think William come down at 7. I sat on the sofa, doom scrolling on my phone. He said, "What are you doing up?" So I couldn't sleep. So I think as well, all that water that I'm drinking, I'm kind of, you know, I need to maybe do a cut-off point of when I stop drinking it all. It's going well, really happy with my cup. Anyway, the other thing, what I did do is I frogged the crochet blanket, the canal boat, I frogged it right back and to the right row of where I should have used a smaller crochet hook, and I'm back to where I left it. So today, part 2 of the pattern's out. I'm not even halfway, I'm probably like a third of the way through part 1. It's fine, there's no rush, but at least I'm glad I did that now. I was a bit like, it doesn't matter, but actually I'm happy I did it. So that's all I did, crochet last night, which is nice. Feel like I'm getting my crojo back. Yeah, what else to say? No plans. I'm kind of thinking I should go to this do some groceries for lunch, but the online delivery is coming between 4 and 8 tonight. So I'm also like, well, we've got enough in, you know, to not have to do that. So, it feels nice. Anyway, it's very, very foggy today, very foggy. So I'm hoping people have sort of not ventured out. But last time I went, I can't remember, I don't think it was a Friday. Last time I went, I just literally walked in and they did my nails. But I think Friday and Saturday for sure are really busy days in the nail salon. So I'm not taking them all off. I'm just going to get them repaired, and then I'll go in, I don't know, like 2 weeks and get them done. I'm thinking next time I might go for a really, really pale pink. Not like a natural, but like a pink, like a white pink. Fancy that. We'll see. I'll probably change my mind by then. William's gone to school. Lawrence is working from home. Joshua's going to college soon. I think he's awake. He's not up, but he is awake. And I don't even know what plans we've got for this evening. And we haven't got plans for tomorrow. I think Lawrence will probably go off and watch the boys play football, which is fine. And then I thought he had hockey on Sunday, because if you watched last week's vlog, he went out for the whole day. It was a hockey tournament, but I don't think he's like regular. You know, his club hockey has started, and I don't even know if it's not till February it begins. So we'll do something. We'll definitely do something. We might go and visit a friend, pop round to a friend for a coffee if they're around. We'll see. And then if it's not too crazy the weather, we might take a drive out somewhere. But whatever we do will be next week's vlog. I was going to say last week's vlog, next week's vlog. Anyway, I'm going to start waffling. I'm just all waffled out. I'm still feeling very croaky. You don't get offered a cup of coffee or water or anything at the salon, so I best not wear my voice out. Don't want to start coughing and spluttering over them. And I'll pop back on and update you on my repair job. Oh, it's all drama here, isn't it? Bet you're riveted in your seats. See you in a while. I'm back home in the messy craft room. It's fixed. You see, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's like a slight variation in the colour. It is exactly the same gel. It's just with gel polish, you know, gelac or whatever you call it, shellac. It does actually, the colour changes as it's exposed to the air, to cleaning products, perfume, whatever. So it does, it is, she said, oh, it's not a perfect match. Luckily, I remembered the name of the colour shade because we couldn't find it, and you know they have these little sample nails, you can match the colour and see what you like. It wasn't in the basket that she gave me, and I said to her it was called smoke something or something smoke, because I remembered I'd said it in the vlog. My memory can help me sometimes. And she's like, no. So then I remembered the brand. I went on the wall and I looked, and she went, oh, I found it. And then it wasn't on the cards that she had. It was in the cards at the nail desk that I went to last time. So we had a bit of a chuckle. Anyway, she didn't charge me. She took it all off, did a brand new nail. I thought she'd just repair the end of it, and it's a good job I went, because as she got the sander on it, another massive piece just like popped off my nail. So I had a quick look at my nails. They're in good condition. So I think going for the solar option rather than acrylic is definitely much better for your nails. So next time I'm going to take them all off. So yeah, it was free of charge. That was nice of her. So she said, when did you have it done? I said, it's about a week ago. And she said, oh, no charge. And I didn't have to wait. I literally walked in and went straight to the desk. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog, because I do think we're getting on for almost an hour, if not a bit longer. So I think I just better stop waffling. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you're all well. Let me know how you're doing. I hope, none of you have got these, winter germs. I saw on the news in the UK, there was like an outbreak of 4 serious flu type viruses. It's terrible, isn't it? I'm hoping I'm going to be much better in a week or two, because it's driving me mad. I started coughing in the salon, and she offered me a glass of water, but I was fine. I think it was like the dust, Anyway, so yes, if you haven't subscribed already, and you did enjoy spending some time with me, please could you consider hitting the subscribe button, and don't forget, if you hit the bell somewhere on your device or screen, every time there's a new video uploaded, YouTube will notify you. So take care, stay safe, thanks for tuning in again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.